Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called The Millicent Quibb School of Etiquette for Young Ladies of Mad Science, Secrets of the Purple Pearl by Kate McKinnon. This is the second in the series about the Porch sisters, Eugenia, Dee Dee, and Gertrude, and they are stranded at the remote and unpleasant Versagenschule, or the School for Failures, and they feel like they might be there forever. Luckily, Millicent Quibb comes to their rescue and extracts the girls and takes them to the Hotel of the Purple Pearl, where they believe that the KRA might strike next. As they are there investigating, they encounter characters from book 1, and they have to solve the mystery before time runs out. As they go along, they meet new characters, new animals, and friends that they weren't expecting, and they find out more about themselves along the way as well. This second in the Millicent Quibb series is just as delightfully distracting as the first one. You have the story of the Porch sisters as you're going through the book. They are learning about each other, they're learning about Millicent Quibb and mad science, and about a world that they never expected. You also have asides that are carried throughout the book. You have illustrations and diagrams that pull readers' attention away from the main story and get a little bit deeper into all of the quirky words, phrases, characters that are introduced within the story. So this is written for a middle grade audience. You've got a fair amount of white space, lots of different font sizes, and those illustrations as you go through. And all of those things together make the book very readable. It also includes a lot of jokes and asides and funny tongue-in-cheek elements too. So for astute readers, there's going to be a lot for them to pick out of this book, and a lot of joy and humor that comes into this story. So readers are going to be pulled away and often laugh at the things that are going on in the book because of their unusual and silly natures. The fourth wall is often broken also, so the story speaks directly to the reader at frequent intervals, and that helps the reader feel a little bit more engaged in the story as you're going through it. The audio component is also really great, so if you have both the book and access to the audio, it's fun having Kate McKinnon read it to you because of all the voices and just a better sense of kind of how the flow of the story goes. You often feel like there's a straight through line, but you're often taken on tangents here or there as you're going through the story and then pulled back into it. You can also hear how she anticipates that things should be pronounced if there are words that readers might not know, and then you get a better sense of who Millicent Quibb is because of the way that the book is read. So they go really well in tandem to have the visual components of the book and the audio of the audiobook, and if readers prefer just the reading, they're going to get a good sense of that as well, thanks to all of the footnotes and asides that are tucked into the story. Definitely good for readers who have a little bit of a willingness to suspend their disbelief and their ability to see a world that could be as opposed to a world that is. And those things together make this book a delight for readers who like something that's a little bit out of the ordinary. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.